everybody, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Now, as most folks know, Easter is a very special spring holiday when it comes to the resurrection of Jesus or the treats that the Easter Bunny leaves for every child in the world. But when it comes to movies or television, Easter is not very popular compared to Christmas or Halloween. In the past, I did look at a few films and specials for the Easter weekend, like Illumination's Hop, Looney Tunes' Rabbit's Run, Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life, and Rankin Bass's Here Comes Peter Cottontail. Speaking of which, for this year's Easter blog, I'm going to look at the third and final Easter special that Rankin Bass has ever made. So, released to television on April 6, 1977, the special is The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town. Now, this special tells the story of Sunny, a rabbit found and adopted by the children of Kidville. When Sunny goes delivering eggs to a nearby town, which he has to die to fool Gadzooks, the mean bear on Big Rock Mountain, he discovers that there are no kids in the town and that the rightful ruler, King Bruce, is being suppressed by his wicked aunt, Lily Longtooth. Thankfully, the young king likes Sunny's dyed eggs and jelly beans. So, Sunny and the children of Kidville, with the help of Hallelujah Jones and an old train engine, make a few plans and a decoy chocolate rabbit to distribute them. So, what do I think of this special? Well, when I was young, I was introduced to it on the Disney Channel, but sadly, I didn't really watch it in full back then until summer 2002, when I finally got my chance to watch it on VHS at my grandmother's place. And after doing so, I thought it was a decent Easter special. And to further explain why I like it, let's head over to Mustang Notes. Now, firstly, not only is this special the third and final Easter special from Rankin Bass, but it also serves as a semi-sequel to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Speaking of which, I'm planning to blog that special this coming Christmas season. Anyway, like most of the other Rankin Bass specials, this special was written by the legendary Romeo Muller, and the production designer was Paul Coker Jr. Also to note, the special originally premiered on ABC in the United States on April 6, 1977. As for the stop-motion animation, well, to me, Rankin Bass's Animagic stop-motion animation is still timeless and classical. Plus, I like the look of a couple of the locations, like Kidville, a simple village run by all orphan children, Big Rock Mountain, a lonely and foreboding place where a giant bear named Gadzooks live, and Town, a dreary, dismal place where nobody laughs, everybody dresses in black, pretty flowers and children are illegal, and beans are the only food allowed there. But thankfully, all that changes thanks to Sunny and the children spreading Easter cheer to town. As for the story, well, while it is very similar to Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I think it makes a pretty decent and underrated Easter Bunny origin story. And I like how the special shows certain things, like the colored Easter eggs, the first Easter egg hunt, the first jelly beans, the first chocolate bunny, as well as stuffed animals, the first Easter parade, Sunday outfits, and of course, the Easter Bunny's transportation, which in this special is a train. Now, what would be an Easter special, let alone a Rankin Bass special, without wonderful, catchy, and memorable songs? To me, the songs in this special are very charming, fun, and classical. And to me, some of the most memorable are the title song, The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town, sung by S.D. Kluger, Which Came First, the Chicken or the Egg, sung by a trio of chickens known as the Hendrew Sisters, Someone's Gotta Be First, sung by Sunny, and All You Have to Do Is Think Can Do, sung by the whole cast. And now, let's move on to the characters and the voice actors. Let's start with our narrator, Special Delivery Kluger, voiced by American actor, dancer, singer, choreographer, and television presenter Fred Astaire. In my opinion, Kluger is a classical Rankin Bass narrator. Like in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, while he narrates, he answers questions about the origins of the Easter Bunny, and he drives a steam train named Chugs. Also to note, this special notably reveals that Kluger was a citizen of Kidville during his youth. Also, this Easter TV special was also Fred Astaire's second time starring in a production about the holiday, following the 1948 MGM musical Easter Parade. The main character and Easter Bunny, Sunny, is voiced by Skip Hinant, whom folks might know as the X-rated cat in animation history, Fritz the Cat. Anyway, Sunny was born and orphaned on Easter morning, but thankfully he was taken in and raised by the children of Kidville. In my opinion, Sunny is a bright, smart, and kind-hearted rabbit, and a born leader. Also to note, originally, before becoming the Easter Bunny and starting the Easter traditions, Sunny was hoping to make plans with the children to sell what they make, like their eggs, in exchange for what they need. Next we come to Linda the school teacher and Herbert the baker, voiced by Karen Dale and Michael McGovern. Linda and Herbert are two of the Kidville children who adopt and raise Sunny. In my eyes, these two stick out the most out of all the other Kidville children, and I think they're sweet supporting characters. Plus, I like that they accompany Sunny to town after making jelly beans and taming Gadzooks. Our next character is Hallelujah H. Jones, a friendly hobo voiced by Ron Marshall, who previously voiced in The Year Without a Santa Claus, as well as several Sesame Street episodes, and he also got to play Charlie Brown in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I find Hallelujah to be one of my favorite characters in this special. To me, not only is he friendly, but he's also a fun supporting character. For example, after Sunny meets him, Hallelujah suggests that he could sell his eggs in town. He also gives Sunny the idea of painting his eggs, and he influences Sunny to give King Bruce stuffed animals in order to give him courage when he's lonely. Also, I like that Hallelujah helps Sunny build a railroad over Big Rock Mountain from Kidville to town, and when he uses the jelly beans as extra traction when Lily Longtooth tries to stop them by spreading melted butter on the rails. Plus, I think Hallelujah is a really marvelous singer during songs like You Think Nobody Loves You But They Do, and the Big Rock Candy Mountain song. Next up, we have Gadzooks, a giant bear voiced by Alan Swift, who got to voice in several other Rankin Bass specials, as well as Raggedy Ann and Andy, a musical adventure, and the Underdog cartoon. This greedy character lives in a lonely cave on Big Rock Mountain. During the beginning of the special, Gadzooks starts out as an antagonist to all the Kidville children, due to him bothering them during certain holidays. For example, he takes the kids' toys during Christmas, he takes their pumpkins during Halloween, and he takes the cake during somebody's birthday. Heck, Gadzooks even steals Sunny's eggs in one part. But it isn't until Sunny and the Kidville tailors make Gadzooks a brand new Easter outfit as an act of kindness, which really touches the bear's heart and inspires him to be a friendly bear. Our next character is King Bruce the Frail, voiced by James Spies. This 7-year-old king is the only kid who lives in town. At first, he seems like a shy, timid, and insecure character who just wants to be an ordinary child, but he does become happy after meeting Sunny and becoming his new friend. Plus, I like that Bruce dubs Sunny as the Easter Bunny, Royal Knight of the Rainbow Eggs. And after Sunny gives Bruce jelly beans and stuffed animals, I like that he gains the courage to stand up to his evil Aunt Lily. Speaking of which, Next we come to Bruce's wicked aunt and the special's antagonist, the Dowager Justice Lily Longtooth, voiced by Meg Sargent, who also voices one of the Hendrew sisters. While her nephew Bruce is the rightful ruler of town, Lily is the main reason why town is so miserable and gloomy. She wants Bruce to follow in her footsteps. She believes that beans are sufficient, hence why she makes beans the only food allowed in town. And if any children are ever born in town, she forces the whole family to move away, which kind of makes her pretty similar to that child-hating queen from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. However, Lily becomes disappointed in Bruce's change in behavior, and she becomes outraged by the other citizens being happy with Sunny and the children's Easter cheer. Also, after Bruce stands up to her by saying that he outranks her, Lily hopes to do anything in order to stop Sunny from coming to town again. At the end of the special, Lily gains a change of heart when Bruce and Sunny give her an Easter flower named after her. The last character to talk about is Chugs, the famous little engine who could, voiced by Bob McFadden. In this special, Chugs serves as Sunny's method of transportation to help bring all the Easter treats to town. Before Sunny hired him, Chugs used to be a switch engine who looked all rusty after being put down for years. In my opinion, Chugs is my second favorite character in the special, and like the famous little engine, I like his determined attitude. Also, I think his Train Yard Blues song is a very catchy tune. And now let's move on to my final words. Overall, The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town is a decent and underrated special from Rankin Bass. The stop motion is timeless and classical, the voice acting is excellent, the songs are fun and charming, and while it is pretty cliched, I think it does a pretty good job at telling the Easter Bunny's origin story. And I'm not sure if anyone else outside of Rankin Bass has ever made another one after this. But anyway, I recommend every stop motion or Rankin Bass fan to check this special out and share it with your families during this Easter weekend. I give it an 87% out of 100. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to join me for my next blog, Mustang Power. Oh, and Happy Easter.